Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode with the True Crime Chica. Today, we'll be discussing Gary Stewart, a Baton Rouge man who is simply convinced that his daddy is the yet-to-be-identified Zodiac killer. Stewart lays out all of his collected evidence in his book and FX docuseries, The Most Dangerous Animal of All, Searching for My Father, and Finding the Zodiac Killer. The Zodiac Killer is the self-given pseudonym of an unidentified person responsible for several murders in California during the 1960s and 1970s. Stewart was 39 when he was first contacted by his birth mom, Jude Guilford, who in 2002 would not point him in the right direction as far as figuring out who his father really was. On its surface, the most dangerous animal of all happens to be the umpteenth revisitation of the nationally recognized Zodiac killer case that remains unsolved to this day. But over the course of the show, it is observed that Gary Stewart, a man who is so convinced his biological father was the infamous serial killer, that he'll go to great lengths to prove that he's right, despite shaky evidence that has been dismissed by law enforcement. The series recounts Stewart's origin relating to his adoption and growing up with severe abandonment issues that continue to drive his restless search for true identity. Stewart got some answers about his background in 2002 when his birth mom reconnected with him and revealed that his birth father was a man named Earl Van Best Jr. Best was a 27-year-old businessman who met Stewart's mother when she was about 14 years old and began an illegal relationship with the minor that got him arrested. This relationship was so controversial in 1960s California that it was dubbed the ice cream romance. Upon his release, Van Best went on the run with Guilford, ending up in, out of all places, Louisiana, where Stewart was born. Van Best abandoned his son in the stairwell of an apartment complex when he was just 1 month old. He was eventually arrested and sent to a mental hospital in California, and Guilford put the baby up for adoption, according to the series. The revelations were enough to confirm that Van Best was far from an ideal father figure, but Stewart, unable to shake his growing obsession with configuring his own identity, is certain there's more to know. Stewart has convinced himself that he's found several links to show that his daddy was the real Zodiac killer, but the evidence is highly circumstantial at best, and Stewart claims his father's mugshot resembled the police sketch of the Zodiac killer and that they had similar handwriting. While I might agree that their pictures are a little bit similar, I still don't understand why he wants his dad to be a serial killer. It just doesn't make any sense. How is that cool? Stewart also mentions that both the Zodiac killer and Best enjoyed ciphers and shared an obsession with school buses, but none of his points are solid enough for authorities to resolve the case. Although the documentary is based on Stewart's book and allows him to present his side of the story through dramatic narration, online crime sleuths dedicated to finding the Zodiac killer are pissed at these seemingly baseless claims. Towards the end of the series, it was found that Stewart fabricated information that he said came from a police report. Ain't that a shame? Further removing reliability from his evidence. Ultimately, The Most Dangerous Animal of All examines how Stewart's quest for his true identity has consumed him at a point and the cost of several personal relationships and marriages. In seeking to establish that Van Best was the Zodiac killer, Stewart loses the sight of the overall truth, that his father was just a pedophilic bum. What do you think? Should Stewart continue investigating a man who possibly had nothing to do with the crimes of the Zodiac killer? Why would he crave the possibility of a serial killer being his true father? And even if he was his father, what would happen then? Leave your comments below for discussion purposes. Hey y'all, if you really enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share it with your buddies. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you on the next case. Mwah.